Okay, great. So, hi everyone, and welcome to week 3. Hope everyone is having a good day so far, and have been learning a lot from the past 3 weeks, including week 0. And I'm happy to see all of you here. I know it's not easy. It requires a lot of commitment and work, and I'm happy to see you guys here. So as it's Wednesday and the first day of week 3, I would like to hear, and since it's a daily stand-up, I would like to hear from you guys how was last week's project. If anyone is willing to present, it's also presentation day. But I would like to hear from everyone how was the last week. Any comments, any blockers, anything that you want us to know, or anything related to the training, I would like to hear. So I'm going to start off with Binia. So Binia, can you share? So if you cannot, please just start writing in the message so that we can get your updates. Okay. Binia, Dewaba, and Freya Zerehun, can you guys start us off? So if you cannot talk, please write. So we're waiting for Biniam and Freya. Let's hear from the others. I would like to hear from Jonathan. Jonathan, can you share? Okay, Jonathan cannot tell as well, so just write. Okay, Daraja, I'm just going down the list. So Daraja.
Okay. Last week it was good. Of course, somehow it is tough, but it was good. I have done all the tasks, full tasks, and I submitted them before the deadline. So it was an amazing week for me. And just understand what sentiment mean, keyword extraction, using different formats like that of TF-IDF, LDDA modeling, topic modeling, and then storing clean data to a Postgres database, and then generating a dump DB for GitHub, and then insights. From my observation, I provided insights, recommendations, and then provided driving pain points per bank. So yeah, it was a very fantastic week for me.
Okay, great. Great to hear that. So from your work, what have you noticed from the results from your so what were the pain points? And so like one thing that makes the last week's challenge very interesting is that almost all of us use those apps, right? At least one of those apps. So we also have experienced these things, these reviews. So which one stood out for you? And can you share a little bit about your results or insights? If you are speaking, you're on mute.
Oh, I muted myself and talking anyway. Okay, sorry. Okay. My observation is that I got more reviews from the Commercial Bank of Ethiopia, so I can say that depending on the customer basis, Commercial Bank of Ethiopia is better than National Bank and the Abyssinia Bank. And the other observations, when I see the rating distribution, more customers provide 5-star, around 42.7% provided 5-star, around 35% they provided 1-star. So there's no huge gap between 1-star and 5-star. So there is something that banks have to do for customer satisfaction. And the other observation is that the number of reviews over time is that during 2025, there were a huge amount of reviews, other better than 2024, especially on April 2025 and then January 2025. There were more reviews than other months. The other observation, I think I have to simulate my result.
Yeah, I understand. So for on the analysis, right?
Maybe
Analysis of the results.
can I
But
share? Can I share my screen, please? Maybe if
yeah,
that
yeah, yeah,
helps.
you can. But yeah, please do. But like what I'm most interested about is like from especially from from the topic extraction. What were the
Uh,
topics that got like when analyzed the five
yeah.
stars and the one stars, which topics or which like genres were highly repeated? So was it a
Okay.
bug thing? Was it a UI thing? Was it a feature? What was it? So if I were from let's say Ethiopian like commercial bank of Ethiopia, right? So what would you recommend?
Okay. Hmm. Can I see? Can you see my screen, please?
Yes, we can.
Good. Since, let's see. So the guys insights recommendation. Okay. Basically, my recommendation for Bank of Abyssinia is that they have to fix recurring transaction in mobile banking reliability issues. Like there were common negative terms that include the E2. So and they have to strengthen API stability and error recovery for major user journeys. They have to reduce customer support delays and integrate in-app support. So because there were high frequency of terms like please, problem, kind of orders, so that indicates that users rely on reviews for support. When you see in commercial bank of Ethiopia, just feel they have to improve update status, stability, and crashing handling. The users frequently mention the to it and different, so it indicates issues with update reliability and how to enhance navigation flow and simplify key menus. For the dashing bank, I recommend they have to optimize the dashing super app load time and reduce app size. So there were pain points regarding this. So
Yeah,
there were kind of
I do
recommendations.
understand. But like,
Yeah.
so one of the biggest issue that I was scared of was that I'm seeing right now is you didn't remove the stop words. So that's why you are seeing like it is like these kind of things being repeated. So these are stop words that should be removed prior to the analysis because you know, like they do not give like this like a big or a good insight. Like repetition of the what does it mean, right? Repetition of it, like higher having a higher frequency of is does not indicate anything. So you have to remove the stop words.
I think the issue that we get the means from the post tagging, the result of post tagging. I think how do handle that? For example, from the post tagging, for
For example,
example,
what?
on the post tagging,
Oh, okay.
out of switch tagging, for example, we can see top 20 noun phrases for the Dash Bank because I provided the the unigram. There is a unigram and the bigram, so I allow it to have bigrams. So
Of course,
I get
that's good.
words like the app, this app,
That
Dash Bank, so
that's good.
Dash Bank super app. So I can have words like the E2. So yeah,
No,
that
no,
comes
no,
from
no,
the Dash
no.
Bank,
So
from
it
the
should be removed. It should be removed. So I understand. Like I do recommend having background or even three words. I don't mind.
yeah,
Like of course,
yeah.
we're not only looking for like words, we're also looking for phrases. So it's recommended that you do this, like backgrounds, you know, like and even three or four words together. But like the stop words are really method because they don't give context. Like it doesn't add any value knowing that it's the app, not app. Okay, so like it doesn't make any change in the like in your analysis if it is like the super app instead of super app, right? So
Mm.
removing these things will help you get a better understanding the underlying issue. So this is really good. Just to
Okay.
start you off. So
Okay.
your
Thank you.
analysis and your pipeline, I can see that's it's the correct and it's really good. You have answered a lot of questions, but on the method is the issue. The issue is only on the method. So you need to remove the stop words before starting off with the analysis. So it's really good. I do
Mm.
appreciate the work you have done, and the pipeline is
Mm.
really good as well. You have done a really good job on that one.
Thank you.
This is just for so that your analysis can go ahead and like make a lot of sense when you present it to like the banks or to your manager. Like if you say like since the word is there is this and that has been or have a higher frequency, we should do this. So that's not going to make sense. But instead, if you was like the repeated was like Doug or like the UI issue or like UI issue or something like this, it could make sense. But like if you have the is and it or things like that in the data, the others do not stand a chance to to have a higher frequency to compete with these stop words. So it's going to like manipulate your analysis. So it's a really good thing. So it's just adding one 10 questions that remove the stop words into the pipeline. I think it's a really good work. I do appreciate it, but just for like just add this or change this. So it's really good. Thank you so much for sharing that.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, before we move on to the next one, Yola has hit to a spirit, a good challenge. I got lost. I got what must be done. I feel like I'm starting a career, of course not. Okay. I have to learn more and practice more when it comes to the challenge. Uh, it was an interesting experience, scraping data and analyzing it with an AI, and also now got some understanding how machine learning works, training AI with the data and getting outcomes. I'm also experimenting to scrape instead of outcomes. So that's really good. Yolanda, can you share like just like the rigidity, some insight that you have found during the analysis? You can also write that. That's okay. The one I said three was a bit tough. I think you meant with two. Uh, I I am working on the final bid submission till now, but I have had some improvement from the previous week. Working on the data from the bank, we are familiar with. Will it feel like a realistic and applicable? Moreover, being able to extract insights from the through data uh, and suggest constructive improvements of our smoothly see the whole code and differences. Excellent. And if you need any help, where to find us. You can contact us and we'll be happy to help. Okay, I think we still have a couple of minutes, so let's go with just just can you share? Not tonight. Just please write on the comment section or on the message if you're not able to talk. Not Rima, and then let's hear from Efrata.
Hi. Sorry, guys. I joined from my phone and I will not be able to present right now.
It's okay. You can share like about the challenge, or like if you remember some of the analysis from the report, you can also share. So you don't have to share your screen. You can just share what you have done and any analysis or results that you have seen.
Okay, so I did the analysis last week, and I did the Postgres and the the word like the countings yesterday, but it was very challenging for me because my PC was not supporting the installation, and also I was not able to download uh, the extension from VS Code. So I I did that by importing the CSV file, the one that was already created while doing the bank reviews, into the Postgres, and I analyzed it like that. So that was very challenging for me.
So it's like I believe it was the computational power issue. Or
Yeah, I think so. No, my PC has like 16 GBs RAM, but uh, I don't know what's going on. Like it's asking me to reinstall like all the libraries I already installed. So maybe I should take it to a shop.
which library? So I'm confused.
So
So
like for
when you
Panda,
try to install,
like
um,
I was working on it like the previous weeks, but then this week when I tried like to import it, it said, "Oh, the library is not found." Like for everything, I had to reinstall, and I was also trying to install the NLTK library, but it still hasn't worked. And I tried different paths, like, oh, sorry,
yeah, I understand. So like I'm guessing that you are not using the virtual environments.
I am using the VENV.
So you are creating one each week.
Yeah, no, it was working
So,
fine the previous weeks, but this week it was not.
so when you start a new virtual environment, you have to install all of the packages like
Mhm.
from scratch.
Yeah.
So like you created the virtual environment, you installed like the package, and then it started working.
Yes.
Is that what happened? Okay.
Yes.
Okay, that's strange.
Mhm.
So we can definitely set up a call and check it out. It's most probably just just a package thing, like just it's really easy, I would say.
Okay.
I think Abbas was also having an issue related to that. Maybe he found like a solution. Let's hear from you.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes, Abbas. So you will continue.
ሰላም ነው
Let's
ጌሩ?
just hear. Yes, Abbas. Hi, Dylan.
አለን ሰላም ነው። ፖስት ግሪል ስጭነው ይጨርስና መልሶ ደግሞ እንደ አዲስ ጫናኝ ነው የሚለው እና በጣም አስቸጋሪ። ቅድም አንስቴል አድርጌ ኢንስታል አድርገው አልኩ
Yes. So maybe what
መልሶ
we can do. So I think you're both on like Windows, right?
ያ
Okay. So what we can do is so I didn't have this issue, but I'm on a different OS, so maybe, like, I can't say directly. But what we can try is we can try with like an older version of Postgres. Maybe we can just go back a couple of versions back, and we will try to restart it.
ኦኬ ምን መሰለ የሚለው
Sure.
ፊኒሽ ካልነው በኋላ ዌልካም ቱ ስታክ ቢልደር ይለና ማለት ነው ምረጥልኝ ይለኛል። ሪሞት ሰርቨር እና ፖስት ግሪል 18 ፎርስ 50 ከሁለት አንዱ ስመርጥ መልሶ ኔክስት ይላል። እንደ አዲስ ኢንስታል ደግሞ እንደ አዲስ መልሶ ፓኬጆች ነው ኢንስታል የሚያደርገው።
Okay. Okay. Let me just check.
መንገናሰው ሲያደርግ ነበር ላፕቶፕ ያሱ መዛ
Yeah, I think it's better to share screens. So maybe after the challenge introduction, like I think we have a challenge introduction after 30 minutes. So let's have the challenge introduction, and after the challenge introduction, Abbas and the father and me, we can have a session, just a Google Meet. So by that time, maybe you can have your thesis ready, and we can go through this issue. try to fix it.
እሺ ስንት ሰዓት ማለት ነው? ስንት ሰዓት ቶሎ እንድመጣ?
I think for the challenge introduction, it's going to start around 7:30, and it's going to end around 8:30. So let's make it 9:30.
Okay, local.
Yes, local. So does that work for you? Pass. አንተ አሪፍ ነው?
እሺ እችላለሁ። 9 ሰዓት ተኩል ማለት ነው?
Yeah. If you're not like if it's not good, you should talk. So if not us, is that good for you guys?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay. So we will set up a session, and we can have we can try to fix it there. Yeah. Okay. Yes, Gasho. Gasho, you have raised your hand and you're on mute if you are speaking. I can't hear you.
Okay.
Okay. Sure.
Thank you. I'm Gasho. Shall I present my week two
Yeah, you can. Please
project?
Please.
Okay. Thank you. I think have you seen my screen? I'm on the
Yes.
project based code. Okay. And thank you. I have completed week two project. Everything is okay, except some improvements. I have Gate. I have download all the dataset by using ID, and I have configured. I have configured the ID like this in this format. For example, app ID like CDE, BOA, or Bank of Abyssinia, Dashin Bank, and in this form. And then I scrap this app data by using this code. I have used object-oriented concepts like class and using function. And then I have, after scrapping, then pre-processed the data, and I have checked every code and test before I go to the notebook for demonstration. And then sentiment analysis. This is my sentiment analysis code. It also worked. And then extract themes. This is a theme extraction. Finally, I go to the notebook. I have informed for keyword in the morning. I was made a mistake when I take the data. I was misled, and I have taken the data set of Commercial Bank of Ethiopia, Amara Bank, and Awash Bank. When I tried to submit my report, the system gave me a mistake. You have used Abyssinia Bank, and you have your document is talk about Dashin Bank. So I was confused to submit my. I was busy to submit my report on time. Due to that, I didn't get the problem. Finally, after a repetition of repeated submission, and the system look to edit my report, and then when I overlook or when I observe my mistake seriously, I have used Amara Bank and Dashin Bank data instead of Bank of Abyssinia and Ethiopia Nigd Bank, or Commercial Bank of Ethiopia and Dashin Bank. Finally, I revised and I have changed the correct data set from Commercial Bank of Ethiopia, Bank of Abyssinia, and Dashin Bank. This is the DF report or This is the report look like. This is the the rating report, and this is a table generated from the 3 bank app data, and this is the visualization, reviewing distribution, rating distribution, and correlation heat map like this. This is a rating. For example, one rating, Bank of Abyssinia, and Commercial Bank of Ethiopia, and Dashin Bank. And one rating, most Bank of Abyssinia given one rating. It is one rate is large, and this is also 5 rating. In 5 rating, CB is good. CB and Dashin Bank is good. This is a heat map. This is a pre-processing. And then sentiment analysis. Sentiment analysis notebook. This is a sentiment distribution by bank, Bank of Abyssinia. This is negative, positive, and also Commercial Bank of Ethiopia, Dashin Bank. This also. And then the theme analysis. This is my theme analysis. That's what it looks like. This is the top 20 keywords by average TF-IDF score, like good, up, best, nice, banking, like, is, working, great, and so on. This is also theme distribution. This is theme distribution by sentiment. Finally, I also integrate with Postgres database by using this code. It is my connection. This is a database, and this is tables like banks and review tables. The final reviews data and bank data is inserted into the Postgres database. This is my weekly report. And as an opening for this, the first presentation for Khan Academy.
Yeah.
For the future. Thank you.
Yeah, good, great. Thank you for sharing, Kasha. And that's a good work. Thank you so much. Just like Kasha said, so like I would like to add just like a note for everyone to focus on. So the grader, like when you submit the grade, your submission, the grader is going to give you like feedbacks, right? So the feedbacks are they have 2 parts, right? The overall assessment or the overall feedback and like individual feedback per rubric, right? So I would really recommend instead of just taking a look at the grades and seeing if it is less or more, I would like really to recommend you guys to focus on the feedbacks, because on the feedbacks, like the grader clearly states what's missing, what's wrong, and what you can add or remove in order to get a higher mark. So then you can have like you can make like decisive and like a direct change to those parts and get a higher mark. So if you just focus on the marks but not on the feedbacks, I don't think so. It might not work, because on the grade it could change sometimes when it's manually reviewed, or maybe the grader might miss some things. But on the feedbacks, it's always on target. So I would totally recommend you guys to see the feedback. Okay, so the main thing, like I would say, the main thing that's going to be useful for you guys to get better and have learn how to write a better report and learn how to do how to code better or how to do things better is the feedback. The grade is just a reflection of that. And the other thing that I have noticed on Slack is that like for task 1 and task 2 on the interim, you may get full marks, but the grader would give you a feedback that this is missing and this is missing, please improve this. And on the finals, it's more strict on the feedbacks and it will reduce the grades. So like I have seen some of you complain that you have got a full mark on the interim, but on the finals, it's reduced. So on the interim, one thing you should know is on the interim, it's not a final work. So we like the grader is less strict on the grades for the interim, but on the feedback, both on the final and the interim, is the same. Like when I say the same, it will point out things that you should improve, what's missing, what's wrong, and so on. So this means on the interim, it might give you like the feedback to improve on some things, but might be a little bit loose on the grades, right? When I say loose, it might not be like that. It might reduce your grade for those feedbacks. But on the final, you will have the same feedback that for instance, duplication removal is missing, but this time it will reduce the grades because it's more strict on the finals. So, but like since the main thing that you should look for is the feedback, just focus on that, try to improve based on the feedback, and the grades will follow. And I think I have gone over time, so I'm going to end the session here. We do have like a challenge introduction in almost 25 minutes, so I'll be seeing you guys there. Thank you for joining. Emilian, do you have anything to share, anything to add, or any announcements? Okay, I guess not. So thank you guys for joining and have a great day, and see you guys on Slack and on the challenge introduction. So have a great day. Bye.